how is Chicago treating you?
It's going good. I've had a couple good workouts and just great staff out there, and been getting after it. So I'm pretty confident with the way the last 2 days went, and just got to continue to work hard as I have been, and continue to get better.
Seems like you've got quite a bit of buzz from the NBA guys. What is it that you were able to show or do?
I think, first of all, I think going out there and competing and showing everyone, how much, I love to play the game, play with passion, and just want to learn every chance I can get. But not only that, I think I show some versatility. I think my ability to step out and shoot the ball a little bit, my ability to run the floor and be a little more agile than most guys my size, and my athleticism is definitely showing a little bit in these workouts. So I've been getting after it, and I felt good after these last couple of days.
How did your vertical measure today, do you know?
I'm not sure. It's generally around 31 or 32, I believe. I didn't test quite as well as I thought I was going to, but I still did all right.
What are you hearing about where you might get drafted?
First of all, I'm just humbled to even be in this position, but it started off, first round top 20, and recently there's been a lot of buzz, but it's just, it all lies in the work that I've put in, and just the workouts that I've shown, and I'm just going to continue to work hard and try to make myself. Ultimate goal is to be a lottery pick, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll continue to work hard and just get better.
You're associated with the word potential a lot. How much of an impact do you feel like you can have in year one?
Coming in, I understand that my role more is to be a defensive presence, impact the game, with my athleticism, block shots, run the floor, get people open, finish around the rim on the offensive end, and from there, I think expanding my game, pick and pop, a little more stuff like that. But I'm just going to come in and learn every single day and get better, and just continue to work hard. And see where I go. Every coach is different and every situation is different. So I'm just gonna respect, wherever I land, and just get after it.
Who are some of the guys you've patterned your game after?
I kind of take different intangibles from different people's games. I think the way Joakim Noah plays with passion and a lot of energy and some tenacity out there, I think I kind of model my game around that a little bit. I think drawing comparisons to Tyson Chandler, his ability to be a backstop to the defense and block shots and be a good on-the-ball defender is something I strive to do, and as well as finishing around the rim, he's pretty solid. And I think a goal for me in the future is to be as skilled as Paul Gasol in the post, footwork and back to the basket, being able to face up and shoot the ball a little bit. So I kind of just take different pieces of people's games and the way they play, and try to model myself around that.
Meyers, you took a big step forward from your freshman year to your sophomore year. What were some of the keys in your incredible development?
I just think focus and determination, and just knowing that I actually have a chance to be pretty good at this sport. I was very determined. Like I said, I was doing everything right, or trying to anyway. I was eating right, sleeping. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't drink. And I'm in the gym all the time. I do truly enjoy being in the gym and getting better, and not only that, I love to lift and just do everything to make myself a better player. But not only that, being a good person, I think is just as important, because no one likes to be around a jerk, and it brings everyone down.
Meyers, was there a portion of this season where you thought, hey, I've taken that step forward that I know I can try to go into the draft, like during the Big Ten season?
I think it started at the beginning of my sophomore year a little bit, where I kind of had, it was becoming more of a reality rather than a dream. I had a good USA basketball session overseas. There at the end, I was starting to develop and become very. I was always hardworking, but I was in the gym a lot more than I was, and working on my body a lot. And throughout the season, I kind of became even more of a realization that I had a chance, to possibly enter the draft as I did, and I feel like it was definitely the right decision, and I have most certainly moved forward and try to make myself the best player I can be, and continue to try to impress people.
Meyers, what kind of advantage does playing in the Big Ten give you as you move on to the next step?
The Big Ten is a grind every single night, every single day in practice. It's a conference that definitely gets after it. They let you play a little bit, especially with the bigs. throughout games. Sometimes I thought double and triple teams were over in high school, but they came back, believe it or not. But I think just the physicality and with me playing sometimes 38, 39, 40 minutes a game, I was able to get through that, and I think I proved myself throughout times in the season.
What are the areas you have to shore up yet?
I'm sorry?
What are the areas you have to shore up, get better at?
Yeah, I think for me, as I spoke on earlier, being versatile is a big in the NBA. For me, it's very important. I think having a couple things that you do great and then being well-rounded is important. But you can always go in the gym. Every day I go in the gym, I'm trying to learn and get better at something. But I think as far as a specific thing, footwork, back to the basket game. But not only that, I think facing up and like I said earlier, being versatile is a big time thing. I think in today's.
Do you have to get stronger? Do you think?
Oh yeah, there's always room for getting stronger. I have a good frame, I believe, and I think I can, keep my athleticism and still put on about 10 pounds. So I'm at 250 right now and fairly strong, but I'm absolutely dedicated to the weight room, and I will continue to stay in there and get bigger.
Do you think the physicality you were talking about from the Big Ten earlier gives you a leg up on other players that maybe didn't play in the Big Ten?
I wouldn't say it really gives me a leg up. Everyone plays kind of a different style. There are some guys that play finesse in the Big Ten, but and there's some guys that in other conferences that play physical. So, I think it definitely helped me, to have gone through that and been used to it. And but I wouldn't say it really gives me a leg up on anyone.
What'll be the biggest thrill once you become an NBA player? What are you looking forward to?
I think that the ability to compete at the highest level is a big honor. Not only that, I think that the hard work and determination that I've been focusing in on has really started in some ways to pay off. I still haven't made it, and I will continue to work hard until I officially am done playing this game. It's like Coach Weber always we talk about even now. He said it's not about making it, Meyers. It's about staying in the league. So it's something that's always in the back of my mind, and I will continue to work and get better every single day.
How much of an influence was he on you?
Coach Weber is a great person. I talked to him last night. I talked to him fairly, 3 times, 4 times a week. So, we have a good relationship. I committed my sophomore year, so we had a pretty good relationship. And I think the thing from him to me is he's always trying to make me the best person I can be, as well as the best basketball player that I can be. He taught me and molded me even more into a great young man. He cares about everyone he's around. He always wants the best for you, and he taught me well.
Meyers, speaking about Coach Weber, I'll be remiss if I didn't ask this. What will you miss about Illinois, Champaign, the college experience?
I think just I like the guys that I play with. We're a great group both on and off the court. I enjoyed being around all those guys. I enjoyed being with the staff that we had. It was definitely a great group of people that I loved to be around. Not only that, I think everyone talks about the college experience as being one of the best times throughout their lives and in most people's lives. So, cutting it short, it is what it is. I made my move, and it's definitely the best decision that I could have made. But, just, I don't know, there's just a feel to being on campus and, seeing people smile and say hi to you and, just being around it is a good feeling. But, like I said, I feel that I definitely made the right decision to enter my name, and I'm going to continue to move forward.
Where do you have workouts this week scheduled now after the combine?
I don't know right now. I know that my agent is setting things up, but I will wherever they think is the best spot for me. I will do so.
I understood possibly in Milwaukee this week. I'm not sure. I think they're having.
Yeah, I think I've heard that as well from we've had a couple different teams that I think yeah. So we'll see.
Did you talk with them yesterday or during this combine? Did you interview with them?
I have. Yeah.
And your impressions?
No, I think all my interviews thus far. I had 8 or 9 yesterday, so I had a long interview session, but it was good. All of them went well. I felt that I handled myself in a very mature and professional way. I actually got in a full suit, and I felt good. So I think that. No, I just got it recently, but I care to look good and show people that my maturity level is quite possibly higher than what most people conceive of from me or of me. So I felt confident yesterday, and I thought I answered and interviewed well.
How's your mom doing right now?
She's doing all right. You know, she's getting around a little better. Her back's slowly trying to get better, but you know, it's going to take some more time, and it's going to take someone, you know, such as a neurosurgeon to, you know, really give us some details, and hopefully in the near future I'll be able to take care of her in that way. You know, I have a great relationship with my mom. I talk to her every single day. Just got done talking to her. Couldn't respect her more for what she's done and what she's been through. So.
Myers, another Big Ten player, Draymond Green, said one of the toughest things about this process has been flying commercial. Do you agree with him? What's the biggest adjustment or the toughest thing about the process?
To me, it really hasn't been tough. I've been working out very hard in Long Island. You know, I think flying all the way from the East Coast to West Coast can get a little tough. But you know, as far as that goes, it all comes down to who wants to compete and get on the court. So you know, little things like that. And when you're talking about moving into the NBA, those guys are flying all over the place. So you know, I think that having a strong mental mindset and you know being able to get through stuff like that is definitely something that I focus on and have been able to excel in.